Mirror, mirror in my palm, tell me now, who is the bomb?
You are, JG. You are the bomb! Although, no, never
What?
mind.
You were going to say something.
Well, it's just that the other day when you went out for a run, I was just poking around on the internet and I found this other speaker and he had some really cool videos and I think the production value was better than yours.
Wait, you're on the internet? How do you type? You don't have hands.
And he has like triple the Twitter followers and
You're on Twitter too?
he's 10. He's not all pasty like you. As a matter of fact, I wonder if he's hiring.
Wait, what's going on here?
You know what, just forget I said anything. You have a video to film, this really isn't the time or the place. Maybe we can grab coffee later and have a serious chat.
I feel like you're breaking up with me or something.
Enjoy the video, folks, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Jason's Mirror.
Hey beautiful people, this is Jason Goldberg and you are watching MEometryTV, the place to be to yearn more, learn more, and earn more from your life and business. And today on MEometryTV, we're going to talk about something that I believe everyone, definitely including myself, has suffered from at one time or another. It's a curse born from deep within that can shut down our hopes and dreams, make us feel like we aren't worthy, deserving, or good enough, and that we may never be. This curse is the curse of comparison, or more specifically, the comparison of ourselves with others. It starts early on in life. From childhood, we're ranked, either explicitly or discreetly, based on grades or athletic ability, or later on in life, dating prowess or work performance. You want to talk about mind, body, and soul? Not one of those is safe from us comparing ours with someone else's. And while comparing yourself to others is helpful when trying to model others in order to learn or improve your skill level, or if others' accomplishments empower you to remove your own mental barriers to achieve, but many of us just aren't objective or kind enough to ourselves to leave it at that. Many times we look at others not for motivation or to confirm that, hey, if they can do it, I can do it, but instead we punish ourselves by focusing on where they are instead of appreciating how far we've come. We build shame in our hearts and in our minds because if I'm not where someone else is in my career or my fitness level or my family or whatever, there must be something wrong with me, or that person has an unfair advantage, or that person is just so much better than me. This type of thinking will lead to a lifetime of unhappiness because when and if you do get to that person's level, there's always going to be someone else that's ahead of where you think you should be, and so the jealousy, the guilt, the shame, it's all going to resurface. So there's two habits that I want to share with you that I believe everyone should practice in order to minimize the thoughts and behaviors that really can sabotage your success so you can flourish and be happier. Number one, comparison of self to self. Comparing yourself to others, people you may or may not know who have had experiences or situations, troubles, relationships, beliefs, and thoughts that you have no knowledge of and that have certainly been different than yours, makes less than no sense. But comparing yourself to previous versions of you can shed light on the progress that you've actually made and motivate you to keep on keeping on. Now, quick story. I went to a Narcotics Anonymous meeting a few nights ago in support of a great friend. It was a really moving experience, and I noticed something really tremendous about everyone who was sharing about their past experiences and what's going on in their lives now. None of them, not one, compared their addiction, their sobriety, their progress, or their current life situations to anyone else, only to themselves. There were stories about how far they've come in the past 6 months, or how after a relapse they've really noticed a change in their dedication to the recovery, but the focus remained on who they were before, who they are now, and who they want to become, looking only inward for that comparison. Now, to me, that type of discipline to hold yourself accountable to you and to measure the progress that present day you has made over past you is a beautiful thing that we could all work more on cultivating. Number two is to celebrate your now as if it were your ideal. By this, I mean to practice the habit of appreciation and gratitude for where you are right now in your life. Part of the issue with comparing yourself to others is that you are never truly happy with what you have or where you are because there's always someone else who has just a little or a lot more than you. If you were truly thankful and loving and proud of the gifts you have around you right now, would what anyone else has really matter? Listen, I think we should always work on developing and getting better in some aspect of our lives, but the driving force behind that improvement should be the intrinsic satisfaction of your ability to learn and grow, to share your gifts with others, and to appreciate every bit of progress you make, and not to see how close you are to beating out someone else. Now, I want to share this quote with you before we wrap up, okay? Do not compare yourself to others, but instead only to previous versions of you. That's the one person you should be trying to impress anyways. Now, as you know, we yearn, learn, and earn exponentially more when we share our gifts with each other. I want to hear from you. So leave me a comment below, tell me how you've overcome the comparison trap, or if it's something you're currently trying to do, let me know so we can work through it together. If you love this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and be sure to share it with your friends. And also, don't forget to head over to meometry.com to sign up for exclusive email updates and to get insights that I only share with my most engaged peeps. Now remember, as always, that you and your gifts are extraordinary and exceptional. Be you, do you, and love you, because you know what? There is only one of you. See you next time on MEometryTV.